San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. This is a great opportunity for his squad, bringing a group of 16 into a Big 12 opponent. The crowd is crazy, the teams are excited, but he wants his team to play one play at a time. He believes an upset is totally possible if his guys do their job and be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Hokies will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll...
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. At their own 25. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Keep your head, baby. Keep your head. Set. Black. Hit.
He stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Move there. Ready, ready. Hey, watch the right.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still over the ground cover to pick up the first. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, you can take it to the house. That's tough on the defense, though. 3rd down, end zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback and trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
That's it. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Got that? Blue. Why did he hit?
Was the throw again. It's complete on the right side. Really good surge for this offense. They moved the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch. They're going to take it a long way. Really great execution, separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to have this running back, and he just finds a way to make those choke plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Ballmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second because they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get to the face. So for this defense now, it's time to show up. You got to play.
Plays together and getting this opening drive touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Stop at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Break! Let's go one more. Ready? Go!
It's Overton. Oh, he's got some space. Just a 45, a big play for this offense.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared.
Go!
Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback here. They've got to protect their dude.
Here we go. Ready?
More time. So they can lay plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense. And I love the play call. Get it to the running back. Shoot up some yards so you make third down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think that really worked. And part of it is the defense was expecting the pass.
This is not an ideal start for this offense. Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important thing, protecting your quarterback. Already 2 sacks on the day.
That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the letting them get outside. It's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks. They have to get in situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33.
Go, go!
Caught in the backfield and screen. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that we got somebody inside and not somebody outside.
Ready, go!
Because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness, they got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
It's right. And a tackle that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
Black 14! Black 14! Go, go!
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the quarterback will be sitting down back at the 43.
Great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Makes the grab. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They really moved the ball last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The short hands, it's Henderson. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass, it's McCown.
When you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes.
Coach is always hard to stand ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
22 guard!
Oh, that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking for a 3. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running game.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense ready.
Ready, go!
And off from the gun. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Hokey, high, tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical.
Here we go, ready?
The ability to run the football.
Ready to go!
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down at 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. That last play will make this 3rd down even more difficult.
Red 54, red 54. Go, 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 go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a 4th down.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the 1st down. There's no way he was going out of bounds there on 3rd. Fighting for every inch he could get. Didn't quite get there. Now you've got a big decision if you're the head coach. You're going to stay on the field and try to go for this thing.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3.
Ready, go.
Made the catch, but nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and he stopped right at the line, and they'll turn it over on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's McCown. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. And a good job. Just a few. And it's moving quickly. It's on 2nd down. Looking left. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive. They'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they really want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Overton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get that field like that.
Especially when he can run routes. I'm impressed watching this running back, but how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is so lucky catching the ball in the backfield.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30.
Sweet. Freeze. Go. Ready. Blue 22. Blues. Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work on 2nd down. And there's still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Idiot!
Right back to the well. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left.
running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down to second and 6.
Booster, booster! Go, go!
They stay aggressive and push their way out there.
Pace dribble!
It's first down.
14-4-4.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They hurry to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in the hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needs. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And the Hokies with myriad options. That great big pickup on first down.
Ready to go!
Lost the throw. He's working against the clock. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's caught. It's Brown.
Biggest bring over left.
Move the sticks for a first down.
22-90 mountain.
The
22-90
Hokies
mountain.
will hustle to the line.
1852 soldier. 1852 soldier.
Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their third and final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Break.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to take something up before halftime.
Ready. Go!
Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. At the 35, he's loose. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense,
Break.
they need to score. Like before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Now put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead. Right before half.
Snares it outside. It's Brown. Brown and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And his slips just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Move, go.
Looking down here, McCown. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 19 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Sooners in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal to them. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half.
Ready, go.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's great. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down run. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4.
Ready to go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
Ready to go.
It's Green. Looking for room at the 40. Makes the grab in their space. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. You got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy. He needs more touches.
He's getting down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yards. This team is ready to go!
And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3.
Ready? Go, go!
From the gun, looking for a man. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Watching their defense immediately give up the touchdown. They'll try to answer here. Slithering whatever it takes to get the ball to the 32.
And we're seeing the offense now pick up the tempos after a successful run. This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And we're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. Trying to stay on the field.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick them up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle. Up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking for a man. It's McCown. Unloads to the wide out. It's picked up, and they move the time to the turnover. Got to make the run.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
82, go!
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out of space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none.
Hey, Mustang! Mustang! Ready, go!
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
They've got to go.
Where did he go?
On the gun, wants to pass. He took it. Throws it forward and comes over the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat on the run. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and going, dude, some more time. You got.
Oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. And he grabs it. Gotta get to the ball. And they call the return team hitting the snooze button, and they pick up the first down.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time. You got a shot down, get some energy, snap into the up back, complete the pass.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile.
It's over. Comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Huskies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Ready! Flag 14! Flag 14! Ready, go!
Looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the fullback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback.
Q!
Come on.
Why did he go?
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Why not trying to get it in? Touchdown, Hokie. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest.
Go!
Get me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
Snap the ball back. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
Right! It's our time! Long day for you. Get up!
That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip-and-tuck affair.
Right!
It'll be 2nd down as
Roman!
stands it.
Why did he
To the air. It's McCown. Watching that left side now. Snags it. Where's running one? He's out. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football, he caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice job.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's a 2-point conversion attempt. Coming out with it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone, and he stopped at the 15. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession.
Switch. Ready. 180. Ready, go.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, push up front, and go get positive.
Go. Ready. Go.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short to the 21. Myers to the wideout. It's complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you see.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great
Here we
game.
go. Ready, go.
Couldn't ask for anything more. Just a short pass to the top. And they took up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying with the lead two. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Ready. Squid. 180, go.
Back to pass. All down the hill. Move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Go.
He wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Green. He'll go out of bounds to the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction, and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Go.
Working downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. TSA taking over, the offense heads out to the field. So the defense sets them up with that and they'll go home with the W. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Picked up 2 yards on that when they need 8 on second down.
Versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to get into the end zone.
This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion, but was denied. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Well, they ended that last drive looking a little bit negative. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a
try to keep this offense rolling.
Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Brown. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Chip! Hydro! Go!
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Going over the top. And it's picked off for the third time. And he's brought down a short return when the defense comes out on top of the pick.
It's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that. Played great D, moving the football, and forced the INT and put one down.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Second and long here, but objective number one, create that clock moving. And he's wrestled to the ground. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Here on third down, we're going to go back to the running game. Through the air, it's Bell. For the sack, this defense turning up the intensity. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their third and final one. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Hunt is on its way. He gets a nice ball, creates some space. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. And we're about to take another look at this rookie offense. He has to take care of the football on this drive. He just can't survive throwing 3 picks in the game. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing. They keep throwing the football. Here we go. Possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better. And that's the goal of this squad.
Rock! Go!
That'll be enough. First down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
1852, soldier! 1852, ready, go!
They stop him just
Base
short
time!
of first down, but it will be
95-96 bridge! 95-96 bridge! 80-22 ISO! 80-22 ISO!
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up.
I'm ready! Where did he go?
Looking to fire. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one. First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the two try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. Rush is running.
Great job by the defense. They got penetration in the backfield. They were trying to throw for it to get the 2-point conversion, but instead the defense comes up with a massive sack.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to call on it.
something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands came in. They were ready, they were down, and they get the football.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team that a lot of credit. This team gets it done, and they win the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get on the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He might run another play. Looking downfield. It's a count. Fires to the right.
Take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score.